Hello, my six very loyal fans out there. This is the second edition, or second part. Screw it, why am I being so formal? Of From Troll to Contender, 10 Years of Yu-Gi-Oh! By Mark Gonzalez. Now, I'm not going to be doing this like by year. I'm just going to be doing I don't know how many parts there are actually going to be. There's not even 10 parts. For all I know, there might be 20 episodes, because I went through a lot in 10 years. But anyway, though, one of the big things about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that, like, when I first started out, I was like going into, yeah, I think I was going into 7th grade at the time. And I mean, I like barely kept playing. And at the time, in here in Winchester, where I live in Winchester, Virginia, there wasn't like any place to play whatsoever. I remember at the time also, I was like going through I was like really, really, really homesick because I'd only been living in Winchester here for like only up to like since 2000. I think the time was like 2002, 2003, and I was like really, really missing Springfield because, I mean, when you're that age, you're gonna constantly complain about, there's nothing to do in Winchester. Nowadays I don't, I actually get pissed at the kids to say that, but I was really homesick because there was a place over in Springfield called Wizards of the Coast. Rest in peace. That was an awesome store. I loved it, but that was in the Springfield Mall. Again, also rest in peace. It's now freaking ghost town. You swear it's practically like that one huge ass mall in China. There are like so many missing stores in it, but Wizards of the Coast was a cool store. It was so huge. There was a lot of good players there, but I remember also at the time there was this little card kiosk. I mean, any player at the time that was in the Springfield area remembers that kiosk. It was so cool. There was such great prices there. A lot of rare cards, great selection. I mean, really cool stuff. Whether it be Japanese or English or what have you, there's just good people running that place. But funny enough, though, it was that store that actually kind of like just yanked me back into reality, so to speak. Because at the time, me and Jared, me and my cousin Jared, that's all we did was play each other. And at the time, I'd only bought like 2 packs of Pharaoh Serpent just to add to my deck or to make it better. But, oh boy, god damn it. I'm opening some old wounds here, people. I remember this kid. I went ahead and I just sat down. Let's play a game. I remember at the time that Battle City had just started out, and me and Jared, ignorant little kids that we were, we had like thought that we had like wager cards or what have you. Um, Actually no, I had just purchased 2 packs of Barrel Server at the time. This was after this was after Christmas, at the beginning of 2003, I think. After Christmas, beginning of 2003, I bought like 7 or 8 packs of Legend of Blue Eyes from Toys R Us with Christmas money. And all those packs, I pulled one original LOB Dark Magician. And I decided to wager this against a kid. And I was crushed really badly. I mean, he clearly saw, I was terrible. I wasn't just started out. I didn't know shit about the game, let alone the fact that you're not supposed to wager cards. But he took advantage of me. Another one of his friends took advantage of Jared. But yeah, that was our first lesson. The game can be freaking stupid sometimes. There can be asshole players out there that'll freaking rip your heart out or what have you. They'll take advantage of you, steal your crap, and it's a dog eat dog world out there. Period. It's not just in Yu-Gi-Oh. But then, I mean, I went through like a really, really deep depression. Yu-Gi-Oh, not really. I was just in depression. Period. Because again, I was homesick. But then I think it was like later on that year. Um, my mom like found a solution for me. My local Books a Million started hosting Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, and we'd go every Saturday. I mean, I cannot tell you like what saving grace that was for me, because I was getting depression. I was going through a crap ton of ugly, ugly stuff at school at the time. I remember in 7th grade. I think at the time I was like barely going into 8th grade. But like 7th grade, I got bullied a lot. I mean, I used to actually like physically getting beaten up a lot. And 8th grade wasn't any better. Not so much because of bullying, but so much because of like it was extremely stressful for me. I was going through a lot of crap with other students. I mean, I was basically being a jaded little piece of crap and ruining everybody's fun, so to speak, because I had to follow the rules all the time, and I had to spoil whatever fun they were having in the middle of class. I had to be, whenever I saw two kids talking in class, it would like really bother me, and to the point of it would be like completely distracting. I couldn't ignore crap, and I still can't ignore crap to this day. And again, Asperger's is one of the many difficult um, things. I mean, I'm getting better with ignoring things, but back when I was in school, it was almost impossible for me. But Yu-Gi-Oh though, Yu-Gi-Oh is practically kept me from killing myself. In all honesty, I'm not gonna lie. I used to, even at a young age like that, I actually contemplated suicide a few times in my life, especially when I got my freshman year of high school. But it was those Saturdays of Yu-Gi-Oh that it was perfect. Yu-Gi-Oh was a perfect escape for me. It kept me going in life. Despite all the crap I was going through in the week, I always had Yu-Gi-Oh to look forward to at the end of the week on Saturdays. I was so happy. I was still terrible at the game, mind you, but I had like a bunch of other terrible players to play with because there were like a ton of little kids there. And I remember there was this big table called the trade table where all the pro players would hang out. I mean, it was including this, the token creepy old guys. There were these three guys, one of which in particular has gotten like really fat the last time I saw him. I mean, he had it all like short bleach blonde hair, sunglasses, belly sticking out with his shirt, 5 o'clock shadow. And I didn't mean shadow. I mean, he had freaking dude had a beard on him. He was really cool with kids though. He had this huge ass collection, but kind of creepy still nonetheless. And yeah, it was perfect experience for me. It was helped me get through school. And that's one of the many things I cannot emphasize enough. It was just a perfect escape. It's very again, parents out there that see your kids playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and that if pay attention. In all honesty, pay attention to what they do, but make sure it doesn't turn it into anything unhealthy because Yu-Gi-Oh can be extremely healthy escape. And I'll get more into that in another future video. In the meantime, wait until part 3 for that. Evil Midget out.